Hey guys, I'm going to briefly talk about well, it probably won't be brief, but I'm going to try to make it brief. I want to talk about why I do all the stuff that I've done, all the recording, all the writing, like what I'm trying to get to ultimately, like my goal, what I've always been trying to do here. When I was about 14 or 15, I guess, is when I started to understand what albums were, and like I'd go to the store, well, they were tapes for me then, but that's when I started buying records, and I would just read everything about the albums. I'd read the producers, and I could tell you the year, and the arrangers, and the musicians, and blah, blah, and the writers also. So that's kind of when I started to notice songwriting, and I noticed that there were common names on a bunch of the stuff that I loved. And the first name that popped out to me was Diane Warren, who had like one or two songs on almost every other album I owned. And I started to kind of understand I know it sounds strange, but I started to understand that you could just write for bands for a living. And I started to become really fascinated with that. So I basically grew up wanting to be Diane Warren or Desmond Child or Steinberg and Kelly, or a bunch of stuff. So that, since that time, actually, has always been what I've been trying to do, is to be a writer. So like when I made like the Stolen Season record in 2005, that was really just kind of that was meant to be a vehicle for just the songwriting. Actually, everything I've done, really, that and the Chasing Magic and all the stuff that's on the site, it's really just kind of a vehicle for the writing, to get the writing out there to as many people as I can, because my ultimate goal is to get my material covered by as many people and as many times as I possibly can. It's kind of like, so like everything I've done is kind of like, it's not a demo, like a submission to the world. Like you just, here it is. If anybody wants to cover any of it, that's what I've always been trying to do. And I don't know if bands or people or anyone understand that you don't need permission to cover songs. Like the only time you need permission is if it's the first time that a song's been recorded and released to the public. But if a song is out there already, as all mine are, anybody can cover them. There's some paperwork involved. I think it's a compulsory license, but I'm not sure. It's been a while since I've done the reading. But anybody can cover anything that's been out there. I can do an entire album of Beatles songs if I want to. I just got to fill out the paperwork and pay the rate, which is, I don't want to say. It's like, last I read, it was like 9 cents per song per copy, but it's been a few years since I've done the reading. But I don't know if people understand that songs and material can just be covered as much as possible. Just because I got a version of Fine Line and Far Cry's got a version of Fine Line, 10 more bands can do it if they want to, and that would be awesome. So there's kind of that also, is that I just would like to get. I'm trying to get across to people that I want to be the writer. The reason that I've done the projects because it's just a way to get the writing out there. I never wanted to be a singer. I only sing on the stuff because it's convenient and I'm here. And when I was growing up, especially, there was just nobody else around to do it. But my ultimate goal is not these albums. I don't make the CDs and go, I'm done now. It's like, no, I got the music recorded. Now I can get it out there and hopefully get as many people interested as possible. So if you know, or if you are a musician, or you know anybody who knows anybody who's ever looking for material that I might fit, that's what I'm after. And if there's a band or two that I connect with, that I've had a couple of those where I can contribute some stuff, that would be awesome. That's what I'm really after. That's my bottom line. Is I want to be a song. I want words and music by Jason Pollack. That's what I'm after. That. So even though I do all these recordings and I put them out there, to me, I'm not done yet. That's just another step toward trying to get my stuff out there to more people, to better, have better singers, better musicians, better arrangers, better producers, better studios do my material. So that is what I'm trying to do. So, yeah, I guess that's it. I don't think I've been very clear about that in the past, that I'm trying to just be the writer. Okay, that's it. I've rambled a lot now, and I've probably repeated myself a little bit. I appreciate you listening to me. I know I tend to go on sometimes. It's just the way I am. And thank you for listening to my music, and I really do appreciate it. And yeah, I guess that's it. All right, everybody take care. All right, thanks for listening. Bye-bye.